she boarded the plane quietly. She blended in with the crowd of passengers. She didn't stand out at all. To anyone, she just looked like any other passenger who had a ticket and was about to take a flight. But that was far from the truth. The woman had dark hair, an average height, and an ordinary build. She wore simple clothes, a blue jacket, black pants, and white sneakers. She also wore sunglasses and had a bag slung over her shoulder. In short, she looked like any other tourist or business traveler. As the plane prepared for departure, the captain came over the intercom to give the usual announcements about safety procedures and to inform the passengers that the flight would be departing shortly. But then something unusual happened. Instead of the usual pre-departure announcements, the captain said, "Delta Echo, this is your captain speaking. Over." It was a call sign. The woman's eyes immediately lit up when she heard it. She knew exactly what it meant. But the other passengers looked around in confusion, unsure why the captain had suddenly given his call sign. They exchanged glances, wondering if there was some kind of emergency or if the captain had made a mistake. The woman, however, remained calm and still. She knew that the call sign Delta Echo was connected to her, but she wasn't about to reveal herself. She decided to play along and see where it would lead. Meanwhile, the passengers were getting increasingly uneasy. Whispers broke out. Some started to panic, thinking it might be a code for a hijacking or a terrorist attack. Others tried to remain calm, telling themselves that there must be a logical explanation for the captain's words, but no one could figure out what it meant. The woman continued to observe everything that was happening, a small smile playing on her lips. She enjoyed the confusion and fear that had taken hold of the passengers. It was a game to her, and she was winning. After what seemed like an eternity, the captain repeated his call sign, "Delta Echo, this is your captain speaking. Over." Now the woman couldn't hold back a chuckle. She knew that if she didn't reveal herself soon, someone else might end up saying her name. She didn't want to risk it. Standing up, she said, loudly enough for everyone to hear, "That's me." As she spoke, she took off her sunglasses, revealing her face. It was beautiful, with high cheekbones, piercing blue eyes, and a determined jawline. A wave of gasps and murmurs went through the plane. The passengers looked at each other in disbelief, trying to understand what was going on. Some were scared, others curious, but all of them were confused. The woman didn't seem to mind the attention. She turned to the captain and asked, "Did you need something?" Her voice was soft yet authoritative, like a seasoned agent who was used to giving orders. The captain's expression was unreadable, but his tone was professional. He replied, "Ma'am, we received a message that you'd be on this flight, and we wanted to confirm it." "Oh, I see," she said, still smiling. "So, you were expecting me?" "Yes, ma'am," the captain confirmed. "We have a few matters to discuss with you." The woman nodded understandingly. "Of course," she said, standing up and brushing off her jacket. "Let's go." With that, she walked past the shocked passengers and got off the plane without another word. As the door closed behind her, the whispers started again. People began to speculate wildly about who she was and what her connection was to the captain and the mysterious call sign. But the truth was, no one on that plane knew who she was or what she was doing. All they saw was a beautiful woman who had just gotten off their flight and vanished without a trace. Now, here's the question for you. Who do you think she was? And why do you think the captain called her call sign over the intercom? What mission or role do you think she was on? Let us know your theories in the comments below. Love hearing from you. And if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to show your support. By doing so, you'll be helping us to reach more people and share our stories with the world. So click that button and let's keep the stories coming. Thanks for watching.